Okay, it's time to start, I think. I welcome you all to the webinar, Academic Integrity in the Era of AI, providing the new tool, Advacheck. Hello, hello all. I'm glad to see you. Yeah, so my name is Anna Shevchuk. I'm educational consultant with AI Focus. And the nearest hour we'll spend together. Some tips for today. The session will last for 60 minutes. Today's session will be recorded and shared with you afterwards. Please use the chat for introducing yourself, for answering my questions. And we have the panel for questions and answers, so that not any of your answers will be left or missed. So please use this tab for question and answers. And please be active. I will really appreciate your activity. So probably let's start, and I will ask you to introduce yourself and to write down from what country are you from which organization. It will be really appreciated and interesting to know. So while you are introducing yourself, please let me share with you this epigraph to our session said by Oren Etzioni. He is AI pioneer, the founding CEO of Allen Institute for Artificial Intelligence. So he said that AI is a tool, and the choice about how it gets deployed is really ours. I think it's really important to remember that AI is really just a tool, and we are to decide how to use it and how to go on. Yeah, so we'll start now, and we have a lot of things to discuss today during this session. We'll talk about academic integrity, its definition, its challenges. We'll talk about how we can deal with it, how we can go on with academic integrity and AI, how to balance them. Then we'll see the new tool, Advacheck. And we'll see some very interesting examples of academic misconduct. So thank you for introducing. I see Salima is introduced from Qatar. I'm glad to see you here. Any more countries, any more participants? Okay. Please be active. All right. So I'll wait for some time, and we'll see further on. So probably let's start. And first of all, let's decide, what does academic integrity mean at all? So we should better decide it just from the very beginning. And I've taken the definition from European Network for Academic Integrity. So this is the organization that raises the awareness in the matters of plagiarism, of academic ethics, of academic integrity, and it focuses not only for the students, but also for the whole academic community. And they define the academic integrity as the compliance with ethical and professional principles, standards, practices, and a consistent system of values that serves as a guidance for making decisions, taking actions in education, research, and scholarship. So, why is it so important to define what academic integrity is? And why is it so important, especially now, when we have faced the problem of academic integrity and artificial intelligence. How to balance, what is the best balance, and how to combine them. You probably all know that currently there are a lot of discussions, a lot of topics concerning academic integrity, and these problems concern universities and academic community in general. Why has this problem has appeared so acute, especially now? If we take the checking of written assignments that were before and the challenges of them before the AI was introduced into the world. So we know that most of the challenges were the usage of copy-paste and appropriate citations. But if we take the challenges now, there are a lot of them, and most of them are quite difficult to detect. So one of them is cross-lingual text reuse, the paraphrasing, and of course the AI assistance. Let's just see in a bit more details why are these challenges are so difficult to detect. If we take cross-lingual text reuse, so the popularity of it is quite high today. Why? Because, first of all, as we said before, now it's difficult and hardly ever used copy-paste plagiarism, because it's really easy to detect by these different systems. One more cause is that the quality of machine translation services is really now improving. And the third thing is cross-lingual text reuse is really difficult to detect, because the same word can be translated differently and the same construction can be translated differently. That's why it is really a problematic thing to detect the cross-lingual text reuse. Here, I will show you an example of cross-lingual text reuse. So this is the two assignments, the two essays done by Portuguese and Spanish students. And even if we do not understand Portuguese and Spanish, we can really now see that the texts are really close to each other, and the same words are used there. So it's really difficult to detect if we don't use any tool, yet they are really similar. And if we take both of these texts and translate into English, we can see that they are really alike. The same words are used and the same constructions are used there. One more thing, one more difficult challenge to detect in the assignments is paraphrasing. So you see also the two assignments, the two texts done. And you can see that one of them is original and one is rephrased. And you see that there are certain differences in the text, but still they are very much alike. And one more thing, and one more challenge in detecting is AI assistance. Actually, artificial intelligence, we must remember that it proposes quite a lot of and significant opportunities and also significant risks. But one thing to remember is that although currently there are a lot of debates, discussions, how to use the artificial intelligence in our essays, in the works, in the academic academic works, it is now completely clear that first, if the use of AI is not specified in the task, and second, if the work doesn't directly indicate that AI was used, then the writing assignment will definitely should be interpreted as violation of academic integrity. So it's really important to remember when checking the assignments. Here I will show you an example. So you see that the part of the text is generated by AI. And yet, another thing to remember, and it's really important here, that the final decision, whether the AI was used or not, should be taken always by a human being, by an expert, not by the tool. And you would say that it's really difficult to say nowadays, when the AI are so smart, how to detect whether the text was indeed generated or not. So here is a really simple and very useful, I would suppose, indications, the checklists of indications of the text written by AI. So what should be the indicators that we should look in the text? First of all, coherence of the text will be broken, the lack of semantic load, the repeating phrases, so the same idea is just in the nearby paragraphs. The links are unreliable. The repetitive paraphrased ideas. So you see that throughout the text, the same idea is said in different words, but it's just the same and the same. And another thing is plausible but false information. So if you see one or two, anything out of this checklist, you would better know, and you would better assume that the text was generated by AI. Now, I want you to share your experience. Please let me know which types of academic misconduct have you observed. Have you observed any of those that I've just talked about, and or probably something else, probably copy paste something? Please let me know in the chat. Have you ever met any of the types of this academic misconduct? Okay. Okay, we have a lady from India. Very good. Okay, so assignment AI, assignment written by AI. Okay, good. Yes. Paraphrased assignments. Good. All right. Paraphrasing is just the very often. All right. Thank you very much. So we can see both assignments written by AI and paraphrasing. Good. Thank you. All right. Let's go on, probably. And what we would now talk about is how to turn AI into a friend. How to know that AI could be not only the risks, but some benefits, and how to make a friend out of it. I would say that there are 4 ways or ways out. One of them is updating the academic integrity code. Another one is diversifying the assignments. find the reason of AI use, why is it used at all, and the use of AI detecting systems. Let's see each of it and find what is the best way for you. So first of all, updating the academic integrity code. This is one of really important thing, I would say. First of all, because if you know the rules and if both the teacher and or the tutor and the student know the rules, then they know the how to go on. So one of these, what we can do is introducing policies on cheating and including ChatGPT and violation consequences. So if both of the parties know what can follow, then we both acting in a certain way. And one more thing is making academic integrity popular. So this is really also an important thing, making the academic integrity kind of fashionable, so that we talk about it and we know that this is the must. This is one thing. Another thing, what we can do is diversifying the assignments. So there are a lot of actually different things how we can do it, but these ones are, I would say that probably the most interesting one. So collaboration between the teacher, the tutor, and the students. The quizzes, tests that assume using ChatGPT. This is really interesting if you have the assignment that assume using the AI. Tasks that include personal experience. You all know that AI can define some general information about the world, but they wouldn't know something personal, something, for example, that happened during the discussion or some personal experience. So this is one of the way how to ensure that the assignment is done by the student themselves. Also, the scaffolding. The scaffolding is the dividing the whole assignment into small ones so that the students will know how to do the assignment in the same but similar next assignment. And also the constant feedback. This means that we must see the importance not of the final product, not on the final assignment, but the process that that was going on to that final assignment. And it's really important to check the drafts. If you check the draft, you know how the student has done the assignment. Okay. And one more thing to finding the reason, the core reason of AI use. Usually, what is the main reason of using the AI? It's lack of time, lack of motivation, and the monotonous assignments. Those ones that the student won't do because they don't like to do it. So what is the way out? To use more time for the preparation, to inspire, to support student. Small victories, they bring the inspiration to the larger tasks, and the students with more motivation of the assignments, and they encourage of critical thinking and personal opinion. As I said, the personal opinion is something that you cannot generate with AI. So these are 4 things, and the final thing to use AI detecting tools. Something that you can do something smart technologies that you can use. Now, I would like you to share your opinion. So we've seen these four things, four ways how to make AI a friend. And what is your opinion? How can we make the AI to turn it into a friend? What is the best way? Should it be 1, 2, 3, 4? One, the updating the academic integrity code, or diversifying the assignments, or finding the reason of the AI use, or just using the tools AI detecting system. To your opinion, what is the best way? Probably some combination of the possibilities. 3, okay, the finding the core reason. Yes, this is really important. And all 4, yes, probably the same thing. They are really, in that way or another way, will help to avoid the academic misconduct. All right, thank you. And let us go on. Now we move to Advacheck. Advacheck is a new tool, plagiarism detection system, and also it is AI detector. Let me show you the first Advacheck features. So as we just seen the problems of detecting the academic misconduct. So there are the main things that I should emphasize is cross-lingual text reuse detection of Advacheck by Advacheck, and paraphrase detection and detection of AI use. Also, there are several more, and it's correct handling of quotations and detection of attempts to hide plagiarism. Now, I will show you the video of the work of Advacheck system, Advacheck tool, and I will comment it in live. So just a moment. Let me share with you the video. Okay, now this is how the looks like the workspace of Advacheck. And let us go. Just a moment. Sorry for this pause. Okay, just a moment. I cannot put the video on. Okay, let's start. So I will show you the workspace of Advacheck. So this is the 3 fields. First of all is checking the document and the text. The field of the folders, where we can see the documents that have been already checked, and we can manipulate with them. Another field is the documents which were already checked, and we can see the percentage of originality of the results. Now we will upload the document. Okay, so we can change the parameters, probably to exclude the appendix, the title page, or bibliography. We will check it. Okay, while the document is checked, we will see another document that already been checked, and one of which I would show you is about the detecting the AI. There is a sign that something is wrong with the document. So let's check it. It says that the document is suspicious. So we'll see. We can see the full report and brief report, the originality percentage. And we can see this generated text warning. This is the document that shows us the generated text note. And if we just roll out it, we can see that there are 4 pages of the document, and 3 of them has the system has found the fake text detection. And through this field, we can go through the document to the needed page, for example, for the 3rd page, and we see that the red color is the text that has been detected as generated. You can see that black and white text is really an original one. Okay, so this is how it works with the AI detection. But again, I should remind you that only the expert should admit whether the text was generated by AI or not. So it's really important that this is not given just to the tool, but given to the human being. Okay, let's see another example. So this is an example of cross-lingual text reuse. Let's go to the results. We see the percentage of originality, similarity, quotes. And let's go to the full report. You see the essay written by the student, and the colored text to the right. So this is, again, we can see the percentages of originality and similarities, and we can see the list of sources to the right, from the very big to the very small one. They are all has numeric identification. We can see the quantity of pages of the text that we have just checked. And to the left, there are many pages. You see that they are also colored ones, so we can see in advance that the page, for example, has the similarity detection and quote detection. So it's really handy to go through the text in advance. Let's unroll the first source, and we see that there is a notice that there is a cross-language search. When we unroll the source, we can see the buttons that we can manipulate to see the source information, source text, to edit the type of the source, and exclude the source in case of need. And also there are buttons through which we can go through the text and browse through the sources, just like that. If we see the text of the found source, actually we can just say, as I've already said, that you wouldn't need to know in advance the language, but you can see that they are very, very much alike. So if we take the first words of the found matches, they are very much alike. But you can see there to the right that the source that was found, it was written in 2016, while the text that we are checking, it's really a thing that was written afterwards. So it's really handy to match all these texts. So I define this. And another thing that we can check and we can find as an example is the paraphrase detection. Let's see the results. You can see that we can, the system has detected the document authors and the file name. Again, the originality is detected. We can see that there is some another attention note that there was attempts to hide the reuse, but let us see the paraphrase example. Let's go to the full report. This is the text that was taken for checking from the journal. So from November 2023. The same thing, we can see the list of sources to the right, just from the very big one and to the smallest one. They see the source number 11. We will go through the text. You see the 11 number to identify the source. And this is one of the paragraphs that quite big one. So we can just match the text of the source and this one match. And we see that the words are just almost the same from the source and from the text that we are now checking. But to ensure, we can make another thing. We can just go directly from this system, from Advacheck, directly to the source text. Let's push the external link button and we can go to the external link directly to the website. Let's go to it. We find the text. This is also a journal, but let's see. It's written in June 2020. If you remember, the text that we are checking is from November 2023. Okay, and if we check the editors and the authors of the document, you can, I can assure you that there is no those authors that was indicated in the text that we are checking. And to ensure more, we can just copy the text of the source that we have found. And now we try to find it in the journal, in the original journal of 2020. Here are the words. And again, we can see that there are no those authors that were indicated in the text that we are checking. So this is just an example of paraphrasing text that the Advacheck system has detected. Okay, so this is all about the demonstration. Hope you liked it. Hope everything was quite understandable. Okay, thank you for the reactions. I really appreciate it. Just a moment, we'll go back to our presentation. Thank you. So once again, just if you haven't
Probably something was really fast, or just to emphasize the possibilities, the features of Advacheck, I will show you this full report screen. So what should we here emphasize is the list of sources, the percentages of originality, similarity, quotes, text recycling. We can see that the similarities are indicated in the text, and they are colored one, so which is really handy. And we can see the mini pages already also colored one, so we can check in advance through all of this text. And if we go inside the full report, this is very handy feature that we can go directly to the text that has been found as a source. So it's just something that we can go on and find very fast. The key indicators of Advacheck is 35 million documents checked per year. More than 1 billion high-quality documents are indexed in the database, and more than 1 trillion web pages are indexed. So really big, just huge database to match the text. And one more thing that is really handy as well is that the previously checked documents are combined with the collection of the organization database. So you can just add those things that are not in the internet, for example, or not in the libraries, but you can check those documents as well. So the collection volume is really unlimited. You can add everything that is not set in the internet, but you can safely add it into the database. I would like you to share your impression to the demonstration and tell me which features of Advacheck did you like the most? Which one would you like to try? Please let me know. I would really appreciate. What is the best features to your impression? Whether it's the detection of AI, whether it's full report, editable report, whether this the detection of cross-lingual text reuse. So, to your opinion, what is the best, the most impressive feature of Advacheck? Please let me know. I would really appreciate. Okay. Anything? Anybody? Let me know. Did you like Advacheck at all? Please put some plus or 1 into the chat. Okay, check in paraphrase text. All right, paraphrasing is just a really good thing. Okay, I see the 1 in the chat, so you liked it. In the whole, your impression is good. All right. Anything else? Anything that you haven't met probably before? Anything that something new that you got to know? All right. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah. Thinking.
let us a bit sum up on what we have just talked about. So we have talked about the violations of academic integrity, how the universities and academic community is very concerned about it, while in the context of AI introduced into the world. The most challenging violations and things that most difficult to detect is cross-lingual text reuse, the paraphrase, the AI-generated text. And one of the solutions that is proposed is to use plagiarism detection system, Advacheck. You have seen that how enormously large the database of Advacheck, how smart the full report, and how many features there are. So we have just seen it all. And now I would like you to tell me whether you would like to try the Advacheck system. Please put some exclamation mark into the chat. Whether I would like you to try it, to try all those features that I have just talked about, to try the text, to try to check the text, and to try all these features that we were talking about. Okay. Okay. Yes. Please put an exclamation mark. Thank you. I see already. There is. All right. So AI-generated text, probably something that is really an acute problem nowadays, and it's really good to now find the tool which will be detecting it. Okay, so I would tell you a good thing. If you go to the contacts here on the slide, you can try the Advacheck system for free. There is free trial period, and our support will contact you, support department, and our managers will contact you, and you will be able to try it for some free trial period. I think this is a good option, a good chance to find the not only those features that I have just talked about, but also to find something else for you, probably something handy for you that you would like in Advacheck. So now it's time for questions. Let me, before this, show you some more things where to find more features of Advacheck. So this is LinkedIn account and Advacheck web page. And this is the contacts where you can write down and find the trial period. So I see some comments in the chat. We cannot avoid digital revolution. Indeed, Alma, I agree with you. Academia has to mitigate the dilemma of cheating that I may harm educational system. Indeed, I completely agree with you. This is a really a problem that we should find the solution, and find the solution that can be both good for the academic integrity and for our progress for AI that we cannot just avoid. Okay, let me go to questions and answers. Is using AI to check grammar and clarity of writing of scientific paper is still considered as plagiarism? So, as I've already said, if you are using AI not indicating in the text, or if the AI is not supposed to be used when writing a scientific paper. So this should be definitely a plagiarism. So you should either identify that you have used AI while making the assignment, making some paper, or it would be really was supposed that you have hidden something in the paper, and this would be really a plagiarism. This would be I would say this would be an academic misconduct. Will you go to the technical point of view, how system was built and how is it able to detect paraphrasing, for example? So I wouldn't, as I've already showed you, the probably it was written before my demonstration, but I have just shown you how the system is detecting paraphrased. So we have certain modules that detect the paraphrased text and shows the source from where the paraphrased text has been taken from. So there are certain algorithm. I would say this is a world smart technology that would show you the matches of the text, even if they are not just the same text, but just alike ones. Okay. One more comment in the chat, exploring the features in teaching computing courses, especially in the area of research and development. So, okay, this is to using the Advacheck tool. It's good that you indicated this, Alexander, because yes, the things that Advacheck proposes, the features that it proposes, so it's really smart ones, and you can use it anywhere, and including in the area of research and development. Okay. Anything else? Any comments? Any? If not, then I thank you for being active. Thank you for answering my questions, and you are welcome to contacting us for getting the free demo access to Advacheck. I'm sure you will like it a lot when you get to know all the features of it. And I wish you a good day, a good mood, and thank you and goodbye.